So ito nga, inuulit ko. So yun nga, nag-birthday ako noong August 12, 2024 for my 27th birthday. And masaya naman siya because at the time yung my nuclear family prepared good food for me. I had cake to blow and masaya kasi there was loud music and then although at the time si Chim Chim was at work because she's working the night shift and wala siya pero she made sure that I would have a good time and I did but ang pinaka seriously na nangyari sa akin or the tipping point the tipping point of all of my 27 years of existence was that I was admitted to a mental health institution. Dahil nga, according to those who have brought me there, that I was depressed, which is in contrary to what Dr. Yap and Dr. Yap at the time ruled out for me that I wasn't depressed. The only reason why they brought me there was that me and my father just had some sort of violent hurling of stones to each other. And then to my shock, bigla na lang dumating yung mga barangay tanod na hindi ko naman in-expect na darating because it was a family matter to begin with. And then nakita ko pa yung letter na may pirma pa ng tatay ko allowing me to be brought there. To my shock, because it was very early in the morning, I just woke up and then all of a sudden I was brought there. So, nagulat ako, right? And being 27 also has it has really made me uh, go through you know problems on mental health even though I even had medications, I even had medications for that and it is something that I didn't really expect happening because I knew for myself that I was very sound, which only complements what the doctors have ruled out for me. Even Dr. Bonbon had ruled out that I am not insane when I was already admitted to that mental health institution. And going out of that, when I was already in the house, I was able to also build connections with our barangay, with my neighbors. I was able to gain new friends. I was able to learn the ways of the world in the community. And I think I was able to build closer relationship with them. I got to know more people, and I think they also are happy that they got to know me because they had misconceptions of me at first or for the longest time because what they just knew of me, I suppose, was that I would always just go to work. I would go home. I'm intelligent. I'm smart. And of course, most of them know that I am a licensed professional teacher because of the tarpaulin that was posted outside our um, posted outside our gate. And yes, it was actually a very roller coaster ride for me being 27. But I also had to deal with the fact that my two sisters have already started working full time. So Cheryl is already a full time teacher at Palawan State University main campus, senior high, and my youngest sister is now working at a pharmacy as an assistant. And I think both of them are already happy with their respective profession. Um, and this year, or yes, at this age also, I have entertained going back to the BPO industry. I even entertained, in fact, I even went there. I have even gone there to reapply for a post. And I was hired. I'm very lucky for that. But the salary rate was only for 12,500 pesos. And at the time, I was shocked because I was thinking that I would have earned or I would have been given more than that because of my call center experience, my prior call center experience. And I also experienced, na binawian ng contract because of what I said, because of my bibig. At the time, I was just being honest, I was just being honest with my opinion. And it was just, my opinion. But nabawian nga ako ng contract because of my opinion. So it was, well, I didn't take it personal. Yes, I didn't take it personally because I knew that there were more opportunities that I could have out there than what they had to offer to me. But I'm definitely grateful for the time that they have allotted for me, interviewing, getting to know on a deeper level. And this year also, one of the highlights also is me losing some of the closest people that I have known for the longest time since college. So I would say that I have a best friend for almost 9 years, or 9 years to be exact. But because of what she had, spread to the people who know me about, my mental health situation, even though that wasn't what the doctor had prognosticated for me, that really made me realize that I just had to, let her go. Let her go because she was even nangahamon, she was challenging me to just block her, and I did because I couldn't trust her anymore. I couldn't trust the person that she is because, as a friend, of course, you have responsibilities. You should have, you should really know how to really care, for the people for the people that you're close to, without malice, right? Without malice or anything like that. And I also, yes, I had new crushes. I almost, had an intimate intimate relationship with some, but it didn't push through for some reason. I had crushes here and there. And I would always frequent the library at 27, especially during the time when I didn't have work. I would read law books, I would read novels, I would go to the second floor, and then I also got to know, I think most of the librarians in the city, I think they also know me because they allow me to enter the premises of the public city library, even though most of the time, I didn't have my ID with me because it's either I left it at home or I completely lost it because of, carelessness. And I always and I've also tried applying for the Department of Education, but I wasn't hired for some reason. Well, the reason for that is I just lacked the qualification. I was informed that I should first teach in in private schools, uh, so that I could gain more experience in the field. But I did try to apply, but for some reason also, I wasn't called or I wasn't hired after the initial interview. Um, at the time, of course, I wasn't sad. I was just thinking, what's wrong with me, right? But at the same time, I'm also moving forward. So, this year, so I applied for Palawan News. I was just placed on notice for the succeeding vacancy, but I wasn't called when that time came. And I also applied for Repitech at first, but I wasn't hired because the article that I wrote for them wasn't what did not fit what they had expected of me. And so when I reapplied for the second time, I was then hired, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity because during the interview, I did not really lie at all. I did not really lie at all. I did really tell them what happened, especially to attorney who had screened me for the post. And I think she really saw something in me that really made her hire me. And I think she's really happy for my output because for my current outputs because it was most of the time it wasn't returned to me for some revision, etc. But also I've learned that when that my friends in college are definitely my friends, but when they are at but when they and me are at work, that's not the case because I learned it through experience. I was my outputs were being edited the wrong way. I'm hearing things that were said that weren't true, the disrespect, those things, and just the fact that you encounter um, being I think being taken for granted, even though they know that I graduated on top of our class. It's like my achievements are being discredited, and even and not to mention the fact that they all knew that I'm a top notcher of a civil service commission examination. So this year I really learned that uh, it's really not that your world is not closed. It's always open. You will know new people who will really make you feel loved. Will make you laugh. Who will offer you food. And also who will be asking how you are, what you're thinking about, asking me why I'm laughing. Those people are really are altogether blessings that I shouldn't be taking for granted. And also this year I've learned to also understand more the intricate relationships of my nuclear family. And even though I am always admonished for smoking a lot, even though I'm always being derided for the behavior that I exhibited in the house. Some of those could be weird. Some things are done in a way that is not of the norm. But I'm really thankful because they don't bring me back to that mental institution for the simple reason that they knew that I am not mentally unsound, that I'm well, that I could be talked to. That is why every time they try to deride me, I always retort my being a top notcher so that they would shut up. Principally because I'm not doing something that could be penalized by the revised penal code of the Philippines. And also this year I've realized that I am not someone who fears people. I fear I fear the 1987 Constitution. That's why I always conduct myself in accordance with the law. Because of course I have background. I have a law background because I studied in Palawan State University School of Law for a brief period. And this year also we this year also uh, this year also which is sad. um, Two of our dogs have passed away. Pills and Brownie. I'm sorry, not Brown. Pills and not Chucky, and Bantay, and also her uh, offsprings have passed away right after birth. It was really devastating on my part. But also our family this year, when I'm 27, that we encountered some of our neighbors being bitten by our dog. So we had to bring them to the and we had to pay for their vaccination. So um, of course they're all blaming me because I'm the person who likes to let the dogs out. I don't like them to be on leash, to be in the cage. I just want to let them all out because I really believe that they are very territorial. They really protect their territory, and if we are going to just cage them, that defeats the purpose of why they are the dogs, diba? The dogs are supposed to be protectors of the house. And they really make you smile, happy, and all that. And so this year, I have also, I have become planted, with how I feel about certain people. I really rule out our relationships. I have also I have also slept a lot. Actually, I've slept a lot because remember I was brought to the medical facility for mental health, and then they have prescribed some medicines for me, and I took that for almost 2 months. And for the first month, I was always sleeping a lot. I would sleep a lot. It's even an understatement because I would sleep a lot at night, but at the same time I would sleep a lot at day. So can you just imagine how much I have slept this entire the entire time that I had that. And my and also the most pivotal pivotal part of this age of mine was the fact that our house was just renovated. It was rebuilt from the ground up, I would say, because the pillars were replaced. Our roof's the same. But our comfort room, we already have a shower there, and then we have we have also built some divisions there. Our new TV also was repaired. The ref that I bought is still there. It's alive and kicking, and we have also new windows, and I also were able, I think, to learn more now that I was able to understand the community on a deeper level. And also, yung ano kasi namin dyan sa labas, yung daan, kinonstruct na, so pinave na. Pinave na yung daan dyan sa labas. So ngayon, sementado na siya. So, ang problema ngayon kapag umuulan, unlike dati na hindi pa elevated yung ano dyan, road sa labas, hindi pumapasok yung tubig dito sa bahay, dito sa loob ng bakuran namin, so hindi nagpa-flood. Ngayon, nagpa-flood na. Tapos, sa kabila naman, sa road 1, na alam namin, dati hindi pa yan binabahayan dati. Tapos nung inelevate nila, mas lalong bumaha ngayon dito sa seaplane. So, I don't know how to think about that because it's something that is that's a change. Definitely, it's from the government, but the project is not beneficial. Definitely not beneficial at all because binaha na kami ng binaha, and hindi namin alam kung kasi ang labas yan dun sa dagat eh. Padagat yung yung parang drainage sa ilalim, 'di ba? May drainage. So, yung may drainage sa ilalim na inaagos na tintirhan ng mga palaka. So, lahat yan ngayon papunta dun sa labas. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung magiging result niya in the long run. In fact, marami may kakilala ko dyan sa baba na wala na dito sa Puerto. Ngayon nasa Manila na siya nag-work sa isang environmental company. And yun. And ang dami ko kasing tinambayan this year, ang dami kong tinambayan this year, being 27, and I have also loved the fact that I got to learn how to cook more. Nagluto ako, natuto ako, and then they were all happy with my cooking output. And ang major purchases, at saka ang fact na nag-receive na naman ako ng pera ngayon from a politician is something that I don't know how to think about because it was a dare for myself. That's why I did that. Tumanggap ako ng pera, pero syempre binoto ko yung sa tingin ko, fit for the post. And yes, so people are calling me Alberta, Akla, whatever, Bax and stuff. And that's all well and good for me, I mean, I'm used to that since I was a child. Yun, and yung avocado nga lang namin hindi na ganun karami kesa dati mamunga, pero okay lang yan. But nakarating kasi ako ngayon ulit sa Nagtabon kami ulit, dinala ko doon ng sister ko along with my first cousin, and yung namin pupunta kami, and I was able to travel also to a falls, and we had fun there, and tumapon ako ng barya, right? So superstitions. But I'm really grateful because right now lahat naman kami dito sa bahay very healthy. Wala kaming mini-maintenance. God is really good. And our dog is really good. I have work, was hired, and everything is clean. Kagabi lang, ang sarap ng ligo ko, ganyan. And yun. I'm really grateful for being 27. I think hindi naman ako nawala ng work nung 27 ako eh. And I'm really looking forward to more opportunities, more friendship, more relationship, more blessings definitely, and more acceptance, and more happiness, so I'm really really grateful for God for keeping me alive, being 27. I really want to learn more, and yeah, I'm just really wide open. In all aspects, Still, I'm still moving all around the place, and I know, and this is something that I should roll out before I end this video, that I am mentally sound. Okay, consult the psychiatrist who have interviewed me, tested me, so that you will know for myself my status. So everything is well, everything is moving great. And my sister also nagmasters na siya. My sister also, my youngest sister, already applied for BJMP yata, or basta under the Philippine National Police, just waiting for the result all is well. May bago na kami kubo sa labas, renovated, pero si Chucky ngayon na nakatira. And yun. So, it's all is well. I'm really happy. Wala nga lang akong jowa, walang karat, but still, alive and kicking. Happy birthday to me tomorrow.